What's up, guys? Excuse me. um, Come in, Star Command. Come in, Star Command. So on the 15th, you ready? Have you contacted those guys on for Berkeley? Remember that they said that you could probably help with some of the oh, I guess Donald Trump's speaking right now. That's why. Come in, Star Command. What's up, kid? I'm here with Michael, kid. We'll say hi to kid.
Okay. Eating some crackers. I'm gonna go downstairs.
All right, cool.
Hope you like these.
All right. So what's up, guys? I'm here with Michael. Michael's my son, and we're talking about Berkeley. How we're gonna go with everything to Berkeley. But I wanted to do a video because of the sanctuary cities, sanctuary state, California, and I'm going back. And this bill was introduced by Senator De León. I posted it on the link, the video. I mean for some reason I'm not seeing anybody here. I posted the link or the whole spill on the legislative council's digest. And it's SB-54. As amended, De León law enforcement sharing data. And it goes on to say, existing law provides that when there is reason to believe that a person arrested for violation of a specified controlled substance provision may not be a citizen of the United States, the arrested agency should notify the appropriate agency of the United States having charge of deportation matters. What's up, Priscilla? Hey! Priscilla from Texas, right? Carlos. What's up, Carlos? So Texas, we need your help. We need your help, guys, because in California, it's going crazy. California is the wild, wild west. So Senator De León and Governor Jerry Brown, they have done it again. So this bill passed. What's up, Aaron? And there is one more. This has to go to the assembly, and then it's probably going to go to Jerry Brown's desk. My take is that this bill is probably going to go into law. What's up, Aaron? If this bill goes into law, it's pretty much a big F you, Donald Trump. And now, Attorney General Sessions did say, asked for the state's cooperation or city's cooperation, or he would pull funds, right? See, there is an order to things. You have municipal, you have county, state, and federal. Federal, they're the big papa, right? So I don't think it's a pretty good idea for us to go against the federal regulations. So if you guys read the bill, it kind of tells you the existing law provides that whenever an individual who is a victim of a witness to a hate crime or who otherwise can give evidence in a hate crime investigation is not charged with or convicted committing any crime under state law, a peace officer may not detain the individual exclusively for any actual or suspected immigration violation or report turn the individual over the federal immigration authorities. The bill would, among other things, and subject to exceptions, prohibit state and local law enforcement agencies, including school police and security departments, from using resources to investigate, interrogate, detain, detect, or arrest persons for immigration enforcement purposes as specified. Aaron, this bill is just the bill would require within 3 months after the effective date of the bill, the Attorney General in Constitution with the appropriate stakeholders to publish model policies limiting assistance with immigration enforcement to the fullest extent possible for use for those entities for those purposes. The bill will require all public schools, public libraries, health facilities operated by the state or a political subdivision of the state and courthouses to implement the model policy or the equivalent of policy. The bill would state that all other organizations and entities that provide services related to physical or mental health and wellness, education, or access to justice, including the University of California, are encouraged to adopt the model policy. The bill will require a law enforcement agency that chooses to participate in a joint law enforcement task force as defined to submit a report every 6 months to the Department of Justice as specified. The bill will require that the Attorney General, within 14 months after the effective date of the bill, and twice a year, therefore after to report on the types of frequency of joint law enforcement task forces and other information as specified, and to post those reports on the Attorney General's internet website. The bill will require the Board of Parolee Hearings or the Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation as applicable to notify the United States Immigration and Customs Enforcement. So, I know that a lot of people out there are very angry over this, and I just wanted to do a video, and I wanted to thank all the people that worked really, really hard. Harim, Miriam, there's a lot of people in LA that gave their heart and soul to oppose this bill. And I just want to tell you guys to not give up, because just because this bill passed, that doesn't mean we can undo it. We need to flood the governor's office with phone calls from all of us, all Trump supporters, because anything that goes against Donald Trump's policies. See, this has nothing to do, well, like most of the stuff that is going against Donald Trump has nothing to do with, it's not in the name of justice. It's really to go against Donald Trump. And the problem is that there is infrastructure money funding that's coming to United States. And I guess here in California, we're not going to get that. We're going to go bankrupt because I don't know. See, I'm new in this country, right? I've been here 20-something years. So I really don't know. You guys know more about this than I do. But what I understand, as I comprehend, whenever a state goes against a whole nation, it's a problem. Just like Hawaii ruled against Donald Trump's order. It's not, doesn't make sense. Oh, Javier Blanco, this bill is the sanctuary city state. So I think effective January 1st, if this passes the assembly, goes to Judge Brown's desks, he's going to sign it. And then effective January 2018, we will be a sanctuary state. So there you have it. And the problem that I have with this bill is that so many of my friends fought so hard. I mean, they were out there every day. They went to all the hearings. And obviously, it was just symbolic. Yes, we opposed to it, but these guys, the legislative community in Sacramento, they have the Senate hostage. They have kidnapped our democracy. So pretty much they control everything there, and it's the Wild Wild West. That's all I can think of. SB-54, Sanctuary State, yes. Now, check this out, guys. And I did say this. They're defending people. Where are these people at? Have they talked to these people? I don't think they have. They haven't. They're just assuming that these people need their help. And they're trying to say that it's in the name of justice. And they're trying to say that Donald Trump is trying to deport the nanny. And that, remember what Obama used to say, that's not who we are. So, Mr. De León is continuing the culture that Obama created. So basically here, California, it's resisting to change. California wants to just continue to be an Obama administration-like state. The only thing they want is votes. Okay, Javier, votes. But let's be honest. These people can't vote, right? Because they're undocumented. So which votes are they getting from these undocumented people? Are they getting their kids' votes? Or are they getting their friends' votes? Or are they acknowledging that illegal undocumented people vote here in California? That's all I can think of, because I think it's about money. Yes, yes on all of them. A few years ago, guys, I said, where do I sign to become an illegal? Okay? Because anybody that knows a little bit about my history, if you're undocumented, you don't have to pay taxes. Well, sort of. You don't really have to. And because when I went bankrupt, I owed the IRS hundreds of thousands of dollars. And I couldn't get away with it. And I had friends that were undocumented, that they owed the IRS and they didn't have to pay because they're undocumented. There was a lot of undocumented people that qualified for a lot of programs that I didn't when I went bankrupt. Check this out. In California, if you drive with a suspended driving license, the fine is about $2,000 after everything. Okay? If you drive without a license, because undocumented people didn't have driver's license up until like 3 years ago, the fine for driving without a license is $250. So I was driving with a suspended license, so I got a ticket for $2,500, 2 times. But people that drove that didn't have a license because they were undocumented, they would only pay $250. Is that fair? I ended up paying it. I ended up paying most of it, but I did go and raise hell at the courthouse and say, what the hell? What's wrong with you people? And then I wanted to surrender my license so that if I got caught driving without a license, it would be only $250 because I couldn't pay $5,000 to get my license back. So there is a lot of things out there that are not fair. Yes, undocumented people in California have more rights than citizens. That I attest to. And I can tell you that's for a fact. So I'm considering going illegal, guys. I'm considering, where do I sign? I go undocumented tomorrow. Hell, you know. If I do a crime, I'm not going to go to jail because they're just going to release me because I'm undocumented. And that I come back. But if you're a citizen, You go to jail, you stay there until you finish your sentence. It could be, look guys, anybody that knows, undocumented people that knows that they went to jail for 6, 7 years, they got released within 6 months and sent back to Mexico, and they would just come back. So undocumented people go to jail less time than regular citizens. Yeah, oh yeah. I knew a guy that I think all he had to say, he had to mention Obama's name, and then everything was free at the hospital. And here I am trying to get insurance for my 6 kids, and I can't. So it's not fair. But that's reality. So we need to get together, guys. I'm starting to see right now here in California is that we need to unite, and it's so hard for us Republicans, conservatives to unite. We're so competitive with each other. We're competing against each other when we should be uniting and making sure that Donald Trump is the best president that ever lived. So anybody who's watching me out there that's from out of state, please help us. And anybody that's from this state, let's keep going, because this is becoming the planet. This is becoming the planet of the apes here, guys, in California. And I don't mean to offend anybody out there by saying the planet of the apes, but we're going into a planet of the apes status. Okay? Soon, citizens from out of state are going to have to ask permission to come into California, because they're going to have their own laws here, guys. It started. Kevin De León did say that half of his family were undocumented. So obviously, this laws he's making, it's for him, for his family. And screw you guys, screw us. I live in Kansas, we're not going to. Please don't leave us, guys. Help. California has evolved into Planet of the Apes. Snowflakes are offended by anything. You know what? I don't care if snowflakes get offended. Yeah, we need to import. Guys, if you guys think that undocumented people are not a threat to civilization as we know it here, just go to my YouTube channel. You should see the things that people put on my YouTube channel against me. It's crazy. If it wasn't because of the love and devotion and compassion and all the brotherhood, the unity that I get from you guys, man, these people here, they're in another dimension. They all I can think of, and I told this to my wife, and she said, please don't say it. Don't say it out there. It's Planet of the Apes, guys. It is. And I'm saying it I'm looking at this from a perspective. I was born and raised in Mexico, so I know how these people think. The third world mentality that prevails in their head, I know it. They'll take anything if they can. And they will come back for more. That's a saying we have in Spanish. These people will steal They will steal from you and they will come back for more. Check this out. And I think that's what they're doing. This bill, the Sanctuary City bill, it's a big FU to the whole country saying, this is the Wild Wild West. We make our own rules. F your Constitution. We're going to defend that which represents a threat to you. We're going to defend it. And you're going to fund it. Check that out. Not only they're going to defend it, they're going to pay it with your money, with your tax dollars. They will steal from you and they will come back for more. You should see, I mean, the arrogance of these people and what comes out of their mouth, guys. It's not very it's not very human-like, very Christian-like. Let's put it that way. They're angry. They have an entitlement attitude, and they think they should just be here because they want to, and you can't do anything about it. Pretty soon you're going to have to ask permission to these people, undocumented people, to see what you like, what laws would you like to be enacted, because what this tells you, Americans, countrymen, what this tells you is that undocumented people in California have more power, have more political power than you and me. That's what this means. They can say they can put all the nice, eloquent words but this is what it is. Undocumented immigrants have more political power than you and me in California. That's what De León is telling everybody with this freaking bill. I read it. I don't think it's fair for law enforcement. Did you see that video where that undocumented guy is telling the police F you and he's filming them? Pretty soon there's not going to be no respect for law enforcement. Anarchy is just around the corner. Planet of the Apes is inevitable, I think, here. No, it's not. No, it's not. We're going to get together and we're going to undo this freaking bill. And this is personal now because I look at this Kevin De Leon's face and he looks like, we come from the same tribe, kind of like it, but he is taking the wrong side of history because you can't go against the people. And that's what he's doing. He's taking sides against the family. As the Italians would say, this Kevin De Leon has taken sides against the family. Anyway, I did this video on my personal channel because I wanted to speak my mind. You encouraged me to publish my work in Spanish. Yes. I think I'm going to start doing Spanish videos, and I'm going to try to get to this De Leon guy. I'm going to study everything he's doing and all that because it's not just him. Trust me. He's backed by a lot of people. And you have the mafia of these intellectuals that are they have high ranks in their officials, and the government officials that are backing this guy. Well, I think what De León is doing is he's pissing off a lot of people, like you and me. And he is just inspiring us to continue to fight. Drug cartels are behind, yeah. But the thing is that I know for a fact that this bill is intended to help, let's face it, intended to help criminals. It's not to help mama and papa that are trying to raise their kids and go to church every Sunday. It's not intended to those people. Remember, this public defenders, they get paid very well. And I think there's about $250,000 to defend a criminal, a whole trial and everything. So it just makes sense. If I am undocumented, you catch me, you know, I'm driving drunk, no problem. You catch me and you deport me, that's it. See you later, Marco. But if you don't deport me, then you have to pay for my trial. Because of course, I'm gonna go to court and say, not guilty. But Marco, you were driving and you were drunk. Yes, but I'm not guilty. So now you have to pay $250,000 in a whole trial. Right? Because of course I don't have money. I'm just an undocumented immigrant. I don't save money. I send it to Mexico. So now you pay for my public defender. And I'm going to say I'm not guilty, and that's it. And I'm gonna do it 2 or 3 times, actually, because I know people that have done that. It's not fair, guys. I know it's not fair for a lot of you. It's not fair for me. It's not fair for a lot of us. Yeah, they look at Americans like fools. Screw you, gringo. That's what they say. And the thing is that this bill tells you how much power they have. But let's see what Donald Trump says. I'm just waiting for his response. I know he's going to attack back. He already said, well, maybe Sessions is the one who's going to do it. No funding for you, sanctuary states. And we need to learn from this, because this is going to grow, and this is going to be, we're not going to be the United States of America. We're going to be the sanctuary states of America. Chris, amen to that. Amen to that. There's people that have worked really hard to get legal status in this country. They have gone to lengths to become U.S. citizens. They have passed all the requirements, the psychological. Somebody was talking about this the other day in an ex-highway patrol. And he was telling me, Marco, his wife was Italian. And he actually got married, and she went through the whole process. And she was saying that, well, he was saying that how important it is for somebody who comes here legally to get your shots, to make sure you're not bringing any disease. to make sure you're bringing, you have your shots, and you're a normal person, right? I mean, you have people that come from countries that have childhood trauma. People that are survivors. I mean, I give it to them. They're survivors in their own countries. But have they worked on those issues? Or if not, they're going to come here and they're going to, hurt people. Have you guys heard that? Hurt people. That's in their genes. That's how they are. They were designed that way. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Chris. Hurt people, and we're seeing it everywhere. A lot of these people, they don't want to be one of you guys. They don't want to be like you and me. They don't want to be a productive citizen of society. They just want to be. They just want to be. They want things their way, and that's it. They don't want to conform to society. And we have a big fight here in California. Again, I want to say hi to Harim, hi to Miriam, hi to all the LA guys that fought so hard against this sanctuary state bill. Not all is lost. We need to go back to the drawing board. And we need to keep pushing the Donald Trump policy because that's why Donald Trump was elected, and we helped them get elected. Now we're going to help them enforce his new policies. I love you guys. Aaron, thank you so much. Run for office. I would love to run for office. I still have to clear a few things in my life. Like I told you guys, I'm coming back from bankruptcy. I'm not there yet. As soon as I feel that I can do something, I will definitely get close to run for government, for some kind of a office, to see how I can be of service and try to put balance to all of these things. Not all is bad. There's a lot of great people that want to be part of this country that need our help too. But we're losing the battle here. California is the new third world country. I did tell you that, guys. I went on national TV and I told you that if Hillary Clinton would win, there will be taco trucks on every corner. This is what I was talking about. There's definitely going to be something on every corner with this bill. Thank you, guys. Talk to you soon.